So, with the wise and courageous leadership of Archer, the Gorgonites halted the spread of commando colonization on the peaceful mining planet of Zabrigard 4. And don't come back, or we'll be forced to give you more of the same. The commando elites will never surrender until this ugly hunk of rock is ours!
Kevin, get a move on. You're late already.
Okay, I'm coming.
Wise and courageous Archer. Ha! What he meant to say was weak and cowardly.
Strength and courage are not measured in the conquest of innocent creatures. That is not the Gorgonite way.
Don't touch me, Gorgonite! Your cheap plastic may mar my uniform.
My apologies, Major Hazard. Do forgive me.
Forgiveness is futile! You're finished, Gorgonite!
We shall see about that, Commando Aggressor!
Apology accepted, Gorgonite leader. Fellow commandos, show yourselves! Comrades, our ranks are thin. And it appears we are not alone in this stronghold. But we've been outnumbered before, and that's just the way we like it. Soldiers, we're burning daylight here. It's time we cleaned house. Let's roll! Humans of this planet would be easily controlled if it weren't for the do-gooder Gorgonite trash among them.
The Gorgonites will protect those who own them at all costs, Commander!
Well, it's going to cost them plenty. Link static, front and center!
Sir!
At ease, soldier! It's crucial that we get a lock on the primary location of Gorgonite infestation in this vicinity. I need you to somehow track their AI chip signals.
No problem. Instant access to the world. Suspiciously high infestation at Athlete Peaks, Commander. They must be aware of our artillery needs and are trying to ransack our available weapon supply. Infestation is also abnormally high at the Peterson and Rumsfield residences, sir, near the top of the valley.
The elevations of those structures is ideal for establishing a base of operations and a warehouse of confiscated artillery.
Sir, commandos track to each of those locations.
Gentlemen, we are on alert. At those locations, our enemy is gathering their strength, and it is there that we shall break them. Tidbit!
Sir! Permission to speak freely.
Granted. At ease, Killigan.
Now that we've stamped out a significant portion of the Gorgonite opposition, why don't we just go ahead and clear out some of this human infestation as well?
Aggressive suggestion, comrade. However, I'm not convinced our Gorgonite troubles are...
Come along now. We're late as it is.
Quiet, everyone. Pull back.
But look what happened to my Archer. Mom, look!
I recognize that handiwork.
How many times did I tell you to be careful with that thing? Oh, it's all right. We can pick up another one at just about any store in town. Come on now. Mother's late.
We eradicate those rodents and the humans just replenish the supply. What do you think of the human menace now, Commander?
Static, map out the quickest route to the nearest biohazard chemical facility. I've got a little plan that's going to send this entire town on a road trip.
Yes, sir! Well, I still say we should have blown the whole plant sky high! Why does everything you touch have to become a hideous, raging inferno?
Who cares how you take out the enemy, so long as they're out of the way? And these folks are headed for the hills faster than you can say AK-47.
All right, knock it off. The evacuation order announced by the local officials will have this town cleared by 0800, which will allow us to get back to our original task of stuffing out all remaining Gorgonite vermin.
Ooh, how about I torch a few buildings? And when they all run out to roast marshmallows and sing happy campfire songs, we blast them good! Idiot. Like they even eat marshmallows.
Hold it! I think Nick may be onto something.
You think they do eat marshmallows?
Shut up, you musclehead. If we can find a way to get all those Gorgonites in the same spot at once, we can take out any number of those birds with just one stone.
Why waste time on birds? We got Gorgonites to take care of. Oh, right. Figure of speech. My fault. Sorry.
If we can gain access to an electronics store, I can rig up a transmitter to signal all Gorgonite AI chips to return to their factory of origin.
And then Nick can have his little factory bonfire.
Oh, if you must. But first, we need access to a hefty supply of high-tech gadgetry.
How about the nearest fried electronics link? This town's as good as empty.
The wave frequency is set, sir. Once received, it'll instruct every Gorgonite in the area to return to his factory, where he shall be decommissioned.
Operation Meet Your Maker may now commence.
Transmitting.
What could be taking Nitro so long? He should have had that bomb set and been out of that empty factory an hour ago.
Well, sir, every Gorgonite in town has found his way back there. So with all due respect, if Nitro ain't out yet, he might as well pull up a chair and stay for the convention.
Fire's in the hole, Commander. You may ignite at will.
A soldier's way saves the day. Brick,
Detonating! Good night, Gorgonite!
static, report.
Nothing, sir. Must have been a dud.
Hey, I don't do dud.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, right!
Since when?
Steady, soldiers. Maintain your discipline. The war against the Gorgonites will be won. We just have to take it to them. Comrades, we are going into that lion's den to reset that bomb if we have to fight back a zillion Gorgonites.
Lion's Den? I thought we were...
You heard me, soldiers. Pack it up and fall out. Gentlemen, our goal has been met. The Gorgonite opposition has been broken.
Yeah, into about a zillion pieces.
Heads up, guys. Some of that falling plastic could still be pretty hot.
Nah, that cheap stuff will burn off in the atmosphere. This here's mostly ash. Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Who saw that coming?
I guess he'll be missing the victory party.
We all will, Brick. Now is no time to celebrate. There are far too many plans to be laid.
But, Commander, my readings clearly indicate the complete destruction of every last Gorgonite.
Comrades, this victory was merely the opening battle of a much greater engagement. It's time we cleaned house. Let's roll! We got bigger fish to fry.
Fish? What do we want with fish? I thought we were...
Front and center, man! We're off to Washington!
Ooh, the Smithsonian.
That Lincoln Memorial is so moving.
I've always wanted to tour the Supreme Court.
Where's Washington?
Now your chin is as broken as your world domination plan. Perhaps I have overstated our position. Slamfist, Insaniac, where are you?
We're under here, protecting the, stuff.
Gorgonite kinsman, we must strengthen our opposition to these pillagers to reclaim this residence. The spread of commando domination must not take hold. Jackpot, the family computer. Let's log on and track the signal location of some of our brothers.
What if we can't find them? What if it's just us?
And your boulder's putting in some overtime.
Hey, stop your shoving.
By now, they've established bunkers and supply stockpiles. Come on! We've got to halt this invasion before it takes hold! Hey, Ocula, any signs of trouble? Hold it. Do you smell something?
Someone's barbecuing.
Take this, you Gorgonite scum!
Well, not the way I wanna go.
Having your battery die in the middle of the night, now that's a way to go!
Wait, what's she got there?
Gorgonite scum! If you ever want to see your precious Kevin again, you'll stop interfering with the Commando Elite's World Domination Initiative.
This contraption's from the toy store. That must be where they're holding him.
Those guys make me wanna pulverize something.
Well, get ready to go pound happy, Slamfist, because we're going in. Nobody hijacks a kid from my neighborhood and gets away with it. Let's go!
I can't believe you guys are alive too. That's awesome! Nobody's gonna believe this. Anyway, thanks for getting me out of that mess. But I've got some really bad news. We've all been tricked. I overheard Chip and Brick talking. This whole kidnapping thing was a plot to distract you while they go ahead with their real plan. To build a transmitter that'll send a signal waking up all the commandos in the country.
No, it can't be.
It's true. Once they're all awake, they can start taking over their own neighborhoods, and maybe even the whole world. I gotta go find my parents. They're never gonna believe this, but I've gotta try. You guys get over to the electronics store and find a way to mess with that transmission.
Fellow Gorgonites, this is for real. If every commando in the country wakes up, it's game over. We've got to get to that transmitter.
Once every commando squadron in the country has been activated, nothing will be able to stop us. Not even a million of those weakling Gorgonites. Fellow comrades, prepare to be drafted. There's war to be waged, and our enemies are ill prepared for battle.
No, it can't be.
There shall be no mercy!
Talk about sending a wire.
Yeah, we did it!
Armed of steel, chest like iron, virtually indestructible, and they're coming to your town. Yes, be the first to own the Commando Elite Brigade. They conquer, they combat.
They're cute.
Being mass-produced this very moment at your local toy factory, and only you can lead this platoon into battle. If your parents won't buy you these soldiers, put yourself up for adoption. In stores tomorrow. We may have won this battle, but it appears that the war wages on. If we can't stop the production of these soldiers, maybe we can make a few improvements to their design. This is no time for the squeamish. We're headed into the heart of Commando territory, their own factory. Now, listen up. Fellow Gorgonites, I give you the new Commando Elite Brigade.
Ooh, pretty! What grace and balance!
Rick has such a pleasant smile.
His gun would never have matched that handbag.
Brothers, what do you think of the Commando aggressors now?
Whoa, looks like I was worried for nothing. You guys had those commandos under control the whole time. Oh, these new models are quite the dainty ones, aren't they?
They're less dangerous that way.
I hope you're right. I tried to get help, but no one would believe me. As a matter of fact, my parents grounded me for 2 whole weeks. I had to sneak out just to come and get you guys. If I don't get back home, I'm gonna be in big trouble.
Grounded? That's nothing.
Indeed, we just saved the world. Grounded, we'll have you out of that by supper time.
Oh, hold on a minute, guys. I forgot my hat.
Mother!